Yes, the new healer on the block that came in for EndWalker, the Sage. The Didact set, which I believe is what it is called, has been showcased a few times in certain media. In fact, my good friend and leader of my stream team, Ioni, part of Team Whiskers, he showcased this outfit a long time ago when the embargo's lifted for it, and it's been shown in a lot of media. So I'm not going to go into much detail over this. Let's see it. As I said in previous ones, I don't play healers a lot, so I can't really gush over the sets in all honesty. And this is the new, like I said, this is the new laser pew pew here on the block, and from everyone who has played Sage, at least those who are Sage mains really enjoy it. It's kind of weak in the lower levels because it doesn't have as much utility, but that's just me. I'm a scrub and I'm a tank main. I'm sorry, I like to take the hits, I don't like to heal them. Not a masochist, just saying. Right. Anyway. For me, this is like a natural evolution of the gear set you actually get at level 70 as well, and you will see this actually being worn by the NPC in the quest chain for the job. Well, I say quest chain, it's the level 7 to 18. It's quite good, it is quite nice indeed. It is quite fanciful, and I will say, and I will not deny that I think personally it's had more work put into this than the Reaper one. Not to say the Reaper one was lazy, I am not saying that at all, but as I've said before, and I will always say, is that at least in my own experience, even though I quit in a Realm Reborn and came back in Shadowbringers, one job gets a little bit more attention than the others, I always feel, and or like one gets a little bit less work put into it. Like in Shadowbringers, the Gunbreaker story was a little bit here, there, and everywhere, but the artifact armor set was great, whereas the Dancer artifact armor set was a bit meh because it didn't look that unique, but the story was really good. Whereas I felt with the Sage story, it was really good, and the actual set is also pretty good too, but I don't know, like personally the utility, the way it works still feels a bit finicky to me, but you know what, it'll get updated that. Like, hey, we're here about the outfit, not my opinion on jobs and classes. Let's not pad this out any longer. Alright lads, let's go. Yeah, sporting the lovely Charlene White, as you can imagine, the young Forchefant actually wearing this as he goes onto the battlefield. Alphino kind of wears a similar-ish outfit, but not quite this sagey, so it does give him that sort of sage look as well. We have our floating crystal laser guns as well, which have spikes on the side and they glow bright blue when you have them. When you dye them, I believe the actual crystals change color, but I do want to double check that just to be sure. There isn't anything sort of special or unique being hidden by like underneath this chest piece. I think at most all you see really is like a belt going around the side, so it's not really missing out on anything, which I do find with certain outfits, which we'll get to and have done, where there's a little bit more lovely decoration, stuff like that as well. I would be surprised if anyone uses this outfit outside of potentially the gloves, because I do quite like the gloves. A bit of a strange sort of look, but it kind of evokes the Alexandra sort of, I think it's the actual Alexander gloves, the healer look as well, which it's got that weird reverse fingerless gloves where it's just, you have the fingers are covered, but the rest of the hand isn't, and it looks odd, but it does work weirdly enough as well, but whatever. As I said, I wanted to have a quick little look, and you got the Hagnia. It's a really weird way of saying that. I just want to make sure that I am correct when it comes to the dyeables. Have to zoom out because of the way they are. Yep. If you dye them, the actual crystals themselves will change. So, quite frankly, you can make them look really good. Like, let's just have a look at the General Metallic Red dye. That actually looks quite nice. And it doesn't look bad in Metallic Brass either. So out of all most weapons, it definitely does do well, and quite frankly, I prefer this style of Sage weaponry rather than the other type where it's kind of like in a sort of square pattern on the back. I don't really like those. Anyway, that's Sage. thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time for another video. We're almost done. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on twitch.tv/Wobsy for Final Fantasy goodness, where I am currently farming a absolute crap ton of relics. Ciao for now, and take care of yourselves.